Sairam, Sairam, Sairam. In our process of Chintan, Manthan, Manan, discussion, deliberation, and internalization in that process, today's topic is death. Death is the topic for today's discussion. We all know what is death. However, there are different definitions to death. So we will understand that. What is the cause of death? How the death happens? What is the experience of death? How does one shed the body? What is the actual experience when we shed the body? Where do we go? There are a lot of questions. And the whole process of death, how is it? All these things we have to understand, because this is a reality which is staring at everybody, how much ever we accept or deny. This is a fact. So I would like to start this topic by one quote or one shloka of Sri Adi Shankaracharya, which is Vairagya Shloka. Vairagya Shloka, the fourth shloka of Vairagya Shloka, where Adi Shankara talks about death, where he says, Kshanam Vittam, Kshanam Chitam. Kshanam Vittam, Kshanam Chitam. Kshanam Jivitamavayo. Yamasya Karuda Nasti, Tasmat Jagrata Jagrata. Kshanam Vittam, Kshanam Chitam. Kshanam Jivasya Mavayo. Yamasya Karuda Nasti, Tasmat Jagrata Jagrata. What it means is, your wealth, your entire fame, your possessions, your relationships, everything will end in a split second. And it will translate from living to a death in a fraction of a second. Kshanam Vittam, Kshanam Chitam. Kshanam Jivitamayoho. Whatever you have acquired during your lifespan is all gone. Yamasya Karuna Nasti, Tasmat Jagrata Jagrata. Yama, the god of death, has no mercy. Wake up and awaken if you can. This is the Vairagya Shloka of Adi Shankaracharya. The fourth shloka of the 7 shlokas is this. Now, let us rest it. Let us understand what is death. Death, as per science, medical science, is an irreversible cessation or the stop of all the organisms. All the functioning of organism is death. The irreversible state of all the organism which will stop functioning. That is the scientific definition of death. Right? That is how the medical science speaks, which is true. Now, whether we accept or we don't accept, whether we believe in it or not, whether there is debate, a discussion on this subject, whatever you do, how much ever you don't believe, please remember, you are not the body. Death is only to the body, not to you. Only the body ends, and there is definitely, certainly a space which you move beyond the body. We shed the body. Death is to the body, whether medical science accepts, atheists will condemn our position, or non-believers or whatever they say. It's a fact. Biggest of the scientists have accepted it. I think it was Einstein who said, I don't know what it is. I don't know how it is. I don't know where it is. But there is something which is beyond our physical realities. Einstein has said so, these neuroscientists and other people, there is no wait. We don't have to even debate about it. They say that once the body goes, everything ends. How does it end? They say one of the organs of the body has stopped functioning, so there is death of the body. So there are other organs which are functioning, everything is intertwined. And what happens to all the carbohydrates, minerals, and your calories, everything is there. So why doesn't the body move? Beyond anyway, we will not dive deep into or try to debate with the non-believers of, you don't believe in God is fine. You don't believe in religion, I am with you. But if you are saying that there is nothing beyond death to the body, yes, you're wrong, straight. So anyway, death is only to the body. We consider that death is very cruel, death is very painful, death is something which is, there is a taboo we should not even talk about. Oh, why do we talk about it? No, there are a lot of connotations to that. Let us face the fact. Let us accept the fact. Every living being is going to die. There is no choice. There is no chance that anybody is immortal. We accept it. I am going to die is one statement which everybody has to accept. But we should not say that I am going to die. We should say the body is going to end its presence. This body is going to end its presence on earth. There is certainly, have no doubts about it. There is definitely, certainly, there is, uh, you know, uh, beyond the body. There is a presence beyond the body. There's a world beyond the body. There's absolutely no doubt about it. So let us rest that aside. Now, how is the experience of death? It's a very, very beautiful experience. The body has, let us say, has been suffering. There are different stages, there are different reasons to death. But overall, when the body shuts down, once when the body shuts down, and conscience or the soul or whatever we call it as aham, it realizes that the presence in this body is over. It's over. It's accepted. It has accepted. The first thing which dives deep into the aham, the conscience, is peace. Complete peace. All your belief systems, your fears, your anxieties, your worries, so many things that you have in your life. You have these responsibilities that those conditioned minds and, influence of others and relationships and so many things. Just let's say if we are lying down, and one by one, all these attributes will start evaporating from us. It's like, the spasm getting released. You have a severe spasm all over your body, the clutches that you have been living in. Suddenly, one by one, just every fraction of our physical self starts getting released. All our worries will start evaporating. Like as I said, there's a severe spasm in the body. Every muscle is in a state of spasm. I mean, it's excruciatingly painful, but it suddenly starts feeling the relief. Everything will start evaporating. There's nothing which remains. You will feel all that which I was going through was meaningless. All that I fought for is meaningless. All that I did was meaningless. There is a tinge of regret which descends on us. There are people who are evolved, who have understood life better, who have lived their life more meaningfully. They feel that they are the ones who will feel everything is okay. I should have done more. I should have done something better. Few people feel that, yes, it has come. Let everything go. I am free and I have lived a meaningful life. A disappointment and a regret feeling that I have led a meaningless life, or people feel that I have lived a meaningful life. This is how the spasm of death leaves the body. Second, all our vasanas will leave. Our shadvargas will start leaving the body. Your mind is getting purified. During the process of death, the mind is getting purified. All the clutches are getting liberated from all the shadvargas, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya is just evaporating. There's nothing left. All your attachments, fears, anxieties, and emotions, everything is just evaporating. Nothing remains. Mind is devoid of all these. Clear. But now, where is this Sanchita karma comes from? When we shed the body, all the regrets that we have for wrongdoing is recorded in our conscience. That goes and settles down in Sanchita karma. There is no other karma attached to the body. And you freeze to exist in the realm of time and space. There is no time. It's gone. You're free from everything. You're just liberated. And yet, only sensation you have is the tenderness of an infant. We have only that. Rest, everything is evaporated. It's a beautiful state. There's nothing to worry or fear. What is there to fear or worry beyond that? There's nothing. Pure. So this is how then what happens, all the organs will start shutting down one by one by one. The eye might be open, the eyelids might be open, but the vision is shut. Now that somebody is seeing after shedding the body, eyelids might be open, but the vision is gone. Everything is shut. Is it darkness? No, it is not. Is it bright light? No, it is not. It is just a soothing light that you see. We see a very soothing light. And we experience the oneness with that light. We experience the beauty of that oneness. We become the light that we are seeing or experiencing. You don't see anything, you experience. You become one with just your light. with all the attributes of the mind intact, but no more thoughts. You are in a nirvichara samadhi. There are no thoughts. You can't see yourself. There is no physical attribute of thyself. How I am to look at does not remain. It's over. The physical appearance is over. But the aham is there. The conscience is there. The conscience is witnessing everything. It's open. It's bright. It's seen. It's the conscience itself is the light. Jyot. Very blissful. Then whatever is our sanchita karma, we know. Who knows? Is there a container somewhere you pick and choose? No. You are already one with everything. You know it, or it's already there of all the births. Of all the births ever since you started as a one cell or single cell creature or an organism. Every single thing you know it of. You're in a state of bliss. Are you regretting? No. Are you rejoicing? No. There's only peace. Very peaceful. Sense of maturity is you are at the epitome of your sense of maturity. There is no Atma which is a Duratma. There is no soul which is a sinful soul. No. Every soul is beautiful and very exceptionally pure, indestructible. You cannot destroy that. You're just floating. That's the beauty. Now, all that the mind or the Maya, due to the influence of mind and Maya, whatever has been committed by that entity, that intelligence, the divine intelligence, that conscience is blended with the divine intelligence. It knows it all. Not answerable to anybody. There is no God who's sitting there and asking you questions. No, you are the very God whom you are looking up to. You know it all. Nobody is asking you question. Nobody is punishing you. There is no heaven. There is no hell. So relax, chill. There is nothing like that. So it is absolutely, you are aware of everything. You are in a state of awareness. There's nothing, it's bliss. Even for the sinner of the highest order, so to say, in this worldly existence, he is in a state of bliss. Everything is blissful. Whatever has been committed by us is all known. Very clear. Now the question comes, what happens to people who put an end to their organism? In other words, we call it as suicide. Suddenly people say it's sin, it is this or it is that. Yes. Forget about the sin part of it. No. When we shed the body, we should not regret for our deeds. Out of all the regrets that we have, this ending the organism, which has a purpose of destroying or burning out all the karmas of the past, sanchita karma, due to which we have taken birth, that regret levels is the strongest of all the regrets. Hence, the religion says it is a sin. Of course, it is a crime. It should never do that. Never ever think of it. Even that thought should not cross our minds. So, the whole thing is that conscience is in a state of regret, not pain. It's not in a state of pain. It cannot pain. It's not physical pain at all. It is a sense of regret. And amongst all the regrets, the highest level of regret is when there is a end to the organism, the living body, out of our own free will and accord and choice, which is called as suicide, which is wrong. Should never even think of it. Nevertheless, sudden deaths, the conscious is in a state of shock for a while. But that sudden death is decided by the conscience before taking the birth, so it's okay. It processes it for a while. Some people say we see, some people said, who have had not that, NDE, near death experience is not what I am talking about. I am talking about for people who have had out of body experience. These are two different things. Some people who have gone into the out of body experience and they have come back to the body, they say we were received by our relatives, we were received by our friends, there was a chariot, there was light, there was this, that. Nothing, it's not a mumbo jumbo. Depending on the sanskara or the teachings or the belief system of the conscience, those things will manifest. What you believe is what is going to manifest. Now, you believe that it is going to be received by some of our relatives who have shed the body, our parents maybe, or our guru. That is exactly what happens. The universe is so beautiful that it doesn't shock the conscience. And gradually, the conscience will mature itself and say that, okay, this is just a facilitation in between. Oh, sorry, felicitation, sorry. Felicitation in between. Facilitation, whatever, slip of tongue. So this is a process which there is an interface, there is an interference where the conscience is not in a state of shock. So it goes through the process immediately without any much delay, because you are out of the realm of time and space. It matures and understands this is all just to comfort. That's okay. Now it's the truth. Satchidanand, bliss. Every conscience accepts it, experiences. The state of shock, state of regret, by ending the organism at their own free will and accord, which a person has committed, which we call it as a suicide, even they will experience bliss after some time. It's like, okay, fine, it's done. Regrets are there. It goes within and part of the Sanchita Karma. Sanchita Karma is not a container which is outside of the conscience, it is within. The conscience knows. That soul knows. Soul has realized nobody is judging you. People judge one another when they are on earth, but there nobody is judging. There's nobody, nothing. Nothing at all. Then based on the Sanchita Karma, we have to, there are Rana Bandhas, Karma, Karma Phala, Sanchita Karma. So based on that, we said, okay, I will take another birth. The conscience decides. When these are the things they see, they are connected to so many people on earth. So I take birth. I'll reduce my karma phalas. These experiences I'll take with me. And here I shall be born again. These are the things which I will, reap the fruits of my deeds, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. I'll be done with everything. So that with that decision, and okay, it knows, okay, this is my realities, unchangeable realities, the parents, the siblings, and the appearance and everything is unalterable realities accepted. This is what it is. The realities which are based on my Sanchita Karma, these are the ones, fine, I will endure. And there is one free will that I have where I can work towards the progression, deal with the Sanchita Karma, and then I shall deal with the progression. I'll burn my uh, the Sanchita Karma, Karma Phala, my experiences and everything. I will evolve and dissolve. This is the decision the conscience makes. Here comes the Guru. Guru Tattva. To us, we see Sri Sainath Maharaj as our Guru. He is Nirguna Nirakara, Saguna Nirakara. He comes in the form of Saguna Nirakara or in the Saguna Sakara. It's a Tattva. It's not the person, the Guru Tattva. It guides. Hey, look, this is how it is. Hey, look, this more. I mean, people who believe in Guru Shishya Parampara, this is how it is. Relax. This is what it is. This is how much you can bear. This is how much you can absorb. This is how much you can. Don't worry. Guru Tattva comes and protects us and navigates our next birth. And Guru Tattva says, when you have taken birth again, I'll draw you. Don't resist. Be with me. I'll take you through the process. That is the beauty of Guru Tattva. That's why Guru is so precious. He's there at every fraction of a second of our conscience in the body, our mind, and everything. There is nothing. Guru knows as much as you know about yourself because you are the Guru whom you're looking at. It's all known to you. Just we shed the body and then we take a birth again. It's a beautiful process. Death is only to the body, not to the conscience of the soul. That's it. Now, what happens? We are specifically sticking to the topic of death. However, there are realms beyond the realm which we talk about as a Sukshma Sharira, the astral being, what we just discussed. The whole experience happens in the Sukshma. There are realms as we evolve and further and further and further go around, go forward. There are guiding energies, there are conscience, there are what do you call the guiding forces in the form if you choose to, as a tattva if you choose to. Whatever, however, your belief system, your sanskara has been there, it just moves on and on and on, eventually to attain shunya. Do you have to come back to go attain shunya? Not necessary. You can evolve from that level also. You can choose to remain at that realm and also help the people who are departing their body. It's a cycle. As per the medical research, after we becoming Homo sapiens and becoming human beings, let's say 188 billion people have died. Today we are 8 billion people, but total death is 188 or 190 billion people have died. The end to the body, what I meant is. So these things keep happening. There are receiving. You can be there. You can be there for a while and then evolve and dissolve. Depending on the quantum of karma phala that you carry. When we perform the Nishkama karma, your Sanchita karma recedes. When we perform the instrumental devotion of our Guru or our belief system or God, your Sanchita karma, Dushkarmas start receding. That's how we evolve. So death is certain. Experience of death is not bad. All your that moment, everything you're liberated from, nothing remains. There's only peace. There's only light. This is the experience of death. Now, when we say that some of the belief systems have this afterlife where you go to heaven, hell, and these are the places you reach, you enjoy in heaven to eternity, or you suffer in hell to eternity. No, that is imaginary concepts. What happens? The conscience initially feels that As we shed the body, the conscience experiences the same, no doubt about it. It experiences at immediately what we call it as a spiritual maturity. The conscience or the soul is so matured. The intelligence, the divine intelligence is attached to the conscience. That is so mature. The mind is replaced by divine intelligence. So it remains, it understands, and it says, okay, these are imaginary concepts. I have to come back into this flow. It's not a belief system, it's a logical, it is scientific. I mean, sorry to use the word scientific, it's logical and an acceptable formula or a theory. There is immediately the conscience realizes, okay, fine, these are all not something which was real. This was my belief system that evaporates and then it takes birth again. This rebirth, birth after birth, is not restricted to religion. No, please don't mistake. It is logical. It is the truth. This is how it is going to happen. The heaven and hell was created as concepts in order to infuse fear in the hearts of people so that they behave themselves, to contain the society, to ensure that there is a order in the chaotic society that we live in. That's it. So that the conscience understands, the maturity sinks in, and it just moves on. So this is how the death and birth happens. So now let us visit this whole topic in a nutshell or multiple pointers, relieved of all the fears, anxiety, pain, agony, relationships, clutches, and everything, peace. The Sanchita karma is one with you. You are the Sanchita karma, which you know every bit of it. Then when you are moving forward, part of Sanchita karma, you are saying that, okay, I'll experience it. I will be here on this earth, and then I will decimate, I will destroy all those things, or I'll live up to that, and then I will evolve and dissolve. Then I shall recede the Sanchita karmas, I'll move forward based on the one third, two, three, one third, one third, one third of our existence, one third unalterable realities, birth, family, siblings, and everything, appearance. Second one third, the experiences. The third one third, free will. So based on that, I'll evolve. I shall wash my hands of all these things and then move on. So this is how the decision is made, and then we take birth again. When Baba says, Sri Sainath Maharaj says, two important things he says: have faith and have patience. Shraddha Sabur. That is the attribute of the divine God. Patience. At that level, when you are out of the realm of time, then you have nothing but patience. That's what he is saying. Get out of the realm of time. Be in a state of bliss. Faith. Have faith in your Guru. Because before you take birth, the Guru decides. In any form, have no doubt, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. Guru descends. Even if you're an atheist, even if you're a Charvaka, there is Guru. Guru as a tattva. Guru has excerpt the essence, always is there to guide. No doubt. For every conscience. That is how the universe is. That's how the whole system is. So there is a guidance. That is why we say Guru, Guru, Guru a billion times. Forget God. Don't care about God, but Guru. Guru is so precious. He is there at every fraction. It is there at every fraction. I should not attach a gender to it. Every fraction of our life. Guru Tattva follows. In Saguna Sakara, Guru pulls in our, if we are lucky, or if we have decided to have be under the umbrella of a guru, we get pulled by the guru. So that is how the whole process. The Shraddha Saburi is a very divine attribute. Patience and devotion. Patience and devotions. These are the two things which Baba always tells us to have. And I am telling you, the Saipanthis will be received by Sri Sainath upon shedding the body. There he stands. And you're devoid of fear and anxiety. You'll just embrace. You will see him in the form. This I will promise. This is true for every belief system. People who see the divine in the form of Christ, or they see the divine in the form of Buddha, or any form, or their gurus, their gods, or whatever, they see that. But as I said, the divine maturity, the divine intellect will bring us that maturity, that what you're seeing is what yourself is. So it just dissolves over a period of time. That is all initial inertia when we shed the body. This is what experience of death, physically how it is, what it is after we shed the body, and what it is how when we come back. This is how the whole process is. Right? I think after this, we will be looking forward to death. Right? Sairam, Sairam. Thanks for the patient hearing, Sairam.